So I rise to participate in the short duration discussion on the Rule 50 of the Rule of Procedure and Conduct of Business regarding upcoming uphan yakinoi ke school SSA bomyot lob lasan banai kinti. Mr. Chairman, sir, I stand here with the problem, the suffering, the pain, also of the SSA teacher in the state as a whole. So we saw that SSA teacher have come out the street every time and demand for the salary. I'm very much concerned when I saw that sometimes you have to organize for the hunger strike, sometimes you have to come the street, and even sometimes I saw that even you have the address of the press conference, I saw that the heavy heart expressed by the members of the leaders of the Association of SSA teacher. So the problem here, I don't know why the problem has happened, but what I could understand that there is a accommodation gap, a gap of especially from the state and the center. So when I'm talking about the state and the center, we are lucky enough that this assembly 2018 to 2022, the same education minister is holding of education department. We expect in his capacity of minister for 4 years, he knew the problem, he knew the difficulties, he knew the pain, the suffering of the teacher. We thought that in his level, with his capacity that he have already shown, that he will try his best to settle off this matter. But till today, sir, we have not seen the light of the day. Though that meeting, last time the meeting of SSA teacher with the state education minister for this purpose. Yet all even agree that 2 months salary will be paid and the rest will be paid later. So when we're talking about the salary, if people like you and me, if all 60 families, if all the government servants in the state, if our salary was get stuck for 5 months, we understand about the problem, how to run for our family. So like as this teacher have all expressed from time to time, they don't have cash in hand. They have to pay for the food, they have to pay for the electricity bill, they have to pay for the college fees, they have to pay for the school fees, university, many things they have to pay, even for rented house, even electricity they have to pay. Like we pay as a teacher also doing the same thing. We should not treat that the teachers, they are like another person, the same like us. But sometimes we have to be common sense when we stop of the salary of the teacher. So it is a very unfortunate. The last time when we saw that thousands of SSA teachers come the street, carrying a placard, shouting a slogan, speaking against all of us, it is a very sad state of affairs. But so for this matter, what I like to mean that the present government, do we have for here, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, he knows better about this problem. And I'm sure that from his level, coordination with the state education minister, you will try to find out, because as a teacher is our people, is not the people coming from outside. It is the Khasis, Jainis, the Garos. They are from here itself. They work for our children. Now with the intention of the SS teacher, they have already taken a decision: no salary, no work. No salary, boycott of government program. You understand? So once if the SS teacher or 12,000 plus, if they cut off the program of the government, that will affect badly for the program of the government. So what I have in my mind, like the same way like the honourable member from Osandam expressed, we would like the government to take this matter very serious. I understand that the government have tried best to whatever they have in the exchequer. They have only tried to pay off the study of teacher, but more. What have already in my mind that that if the government have a will, it would not be a problem for the SSA teacher to get the study at the LS. So now with the attainment of 50 years of our statehood, so it is a very fortunate that the teachers of the 50 years of our statehood, they have to come to the street. So when we're talking about the problem of the teacher, so I would like to get information from the Honourable Asian Minister about the agreement. This now said the main important. We have to look back in the initial stage, at the beginning of the implementation, when SSA teacher come to our state, not only in the state of Meghalaya, the whole of the country. The SSA teacher is already there. It is the central assistance, central program which the government of India have declared all over the country will have for SSA teacher. So it is a time that we have to come at the initial state, the agreement. What kind of the agreement since the day of implementation and come to the state. Whether it is come like that, just direction coming from Delhi by seeing that we have the program of SSA teacher, appoint teacher, extend of financial assistance, create of infrastructure and others. What kind of agreement we are making at the time? What is the share from the central government at the initial stage? How much is share from the state government? That is very important. That it's high time that we have to go at the beginning and initial state of implementation of SSA teacher. If the Honourable Minister, like if he can in this reply, if he can tell us this is the agreement initial state, this agreement we're getting from Mr. It will be help. And also even the teachers understand this is the problem that we are received at the beginning. So the second to that, I also would like to get in the information from Honourable Asian Minister. I've already asked in the form of question, but it has come at the back. That's why we cannot participate. What is the future of SSA teacher in the state? What is the future now? Whether the government have intention to regularize, or what is the intention of the government regarding SSA teacher? It is very important. As of now, it is in the dark. Talking about, yes, we hope the government will pay our salary. What is the future now? Whether it will remain like they are today, or there is a silver lining of regulation of the all SSA teacher in the state. So according to information, not only me, even you, Mr. Chairman, sir, we knew that some part of the state SSA teacher have been regularized. But maybe important now we have to find out if other cities in the country can regularize, why not Meghalaya? If other part of the country can do something for the teacher, because the backbone of the state, they are the builder of the builder of nation, the builder of the society. If they can do, other states in the country they can do, why not here? That is the question I'd like to put forward from the Honourable Education Minister. Let the Education Minister think properly about the SSA teacher. So you understand now, if the government of 12,000 SSA teacher, if the government, if they would like to regularize, if they can do at one time, it is a wisdom of the government. It may do in a phase-wise manner. The first phase, the second phase, the third phase, or fourth phase. It depends with the will of the government. So this is the point I would like to put forward, and I'm sure that the minister he will take seriously of this matter. But the last point to urge the Honourable Minister, if we can declare on a fixed date when the salary of all teachers will be clear, if it is this month, after the financial year, or the government have other plan. That is the wisdom of the government, but we would need, if possible, Education Minister to declare within this month or by the end of financial year, things will be cleared. Teachers can go to school, teachers can go again to the classroom. No more classrooms, sir. So in 2021, if it's the COVID-19 pandemic, lockdown, others, children cannot go to school. Now things has become normal. Teachers would like to go to classroom, meeting with school children physically. Again, parents would like to send children to school. But now when the school is open, there's no teacher. Why? Because the problem of the study. I look forward that the government, that the Education Minister will take positive steps, do something for the interest of the teacher in the state. With this report, Mr. Chief Minister, I resume my seat, sir.
Mr. Chairman, sir, we have debated in length the problems faced by the SSA teachers. And it's very sad to see this caption. It says, "Aap kajing aap khan yekin hui school SSA." That is a very, a statement made in the press, in the papers, which affects each and every one of us. But I wouldn't like to dwell too much on this because on the short duration discussion initiated by the Honourable Member for Mawsynram, he has elaborated in detail the responsibilities that the state government has to face in ensuring that the salaries of these teachers are met. It's a matter of only 104 crores now at the moment, sir. In fact, in the reply of the Honourable Health Minister the other day regarding the salaries and emoluments of the ASHA workers, he said that during 2013 and 18, an amount of 40 to 45 crores was earmarked in the budget for their salaries. But subsequently, this government, in 2018 to date, has released more than 140 crores. Perhaps the same principle can be applied for the payment of these salaries of the SSC teachers. Now, if we look into the statistics, states like Manipur, Assam, Arunachal have already incorporated all these teachers into the mainstream, whereby their salaries are now being paid by the government. So perhaps if there is some relook or rethink by the government, by the Department of Education, on how to solve this problem, because not paying salaries of teachers is a very sad thing. Can you imagine if not salaries were not paid to the legislators of this house? There will be chaos and pandemonium. But let us not take this lightly. I'm sure the Honourable Minister will have taken a very considerate thought on this and perhaps urge the department to release, the finance department to release this amount so that at least the salaries up to this of 5 months should at least be paid. Otherwise, we cannot have captions going around the world saying that "Aapka thnan yekinohi kai." So with these few words, since a lot of people have spoken on members have spoken on length, I would like to cut short with saying that let us hope that this department, which is trying its best, can convince the finance department to release this money and also pay off that loan which the mission has taken against payment of some salaries to the teachers. With these few words, sir, thank you.